continues with No Wait Weather.
Yeah, gray skies throughout the day. Not enough wind to really clean it out. We either need a lot of wind here near the surface. Rain helps, but as Robert mentioned, a lot of those clouds and particulates are in the upper levels of the atmosphere, so we need those winds to change too.
And a lot of people hoping that clears out, especially this weekend, but who knows?
Yeah, there's a chance of it clearing out by the end of the weekend, but I think for our 4th, we can count on more haze at the very least and possibly some very high particulate levels continuing. Right now, outdoors, well, it's mostly dark. It's 70 degrees out at Hector International Airport, and we have 70 degrees as well in Moorhead. The winds are fairly light. East wind at 3 miles per hour in Grand Forks and 68 degrees there. Dew points are in the 60s, so just a little bit of mugginess to the air throughout the valley. 72 in both Valley City, Jamestown, also Devil's Lake at that same reading. Oaks 68. Lakes Country enjoying some very mild temperatures into the dark hours tonight. Bemidji 65, Roseau at 66. The radar remains extremely quiet throughout our region. A few thunderstorms in portions of southern Manitoba. And as we go through the overnight hours, our model is indicating a couple of those could drift real close to our northern counties. But by and large, most of us spending a very quiet overnight. So Saturday morning at 6:30, get up and enjoy. You'll notice our winds should have shifted around to a southerly direction. And by mid-morning, those wind speeds will pick up a little bit. Now, even a few miles per hour more than we saw today could help clear out some of that low-level smog we've been contending with. But I still think a fair chunk of the valley here will see very high levels of particulates and dangerous and, well, really tasty and stinky air out there. Temperatures approaching 90 in the afternoon. Hit and miss thunderstorms as you go through your afternoon. Lakes Country, mid-80s, upper 80s to near 90 in the eastern third of North Dakota. Now, as we go through the afternoon, I'm not too concerned about these isolated cells forming in the hot air. Those likely won't be the story, but what's coming out of Canada very well could. As we head into the 10 o'clock hour, when most of us want to get out and enjoy the fireworks displays, a decent chance of scattered storms making their way along and north of Highway 2. As we head towards midnight, this energy continues its way south and east through the valley. One or two of these storms may be on the strong side. We're not expecting widespread severe, but it would not surprise me if we have isolated large hail with these cells here and there. So watch out for that. Valley News Live and valleynewslive.com keeping you up to date. Now, how about heading into Sunday? Our winds shift. We'll see a lot more of them. And throughout the afternoon, we'll stay warm. So I think still smoggy and hazy in the southern valley, a little more refreshed air up to the north. And as we go further throughout our Sunday, strong storm development possible. Severe thunderstorms a possibility into Sunday afternoon and evening. Look at those coming in from the west. So looks like the best chance of soaking rain showers will be from midnight on Sunday morning through midnight on Monday morning. 63, though, to start your Saturday. On the 4th of July, 80 degrees for your midday hour. South winds increasing, possibly up to 20 miles per hour at times, but not too bad. Hot in the Fargo-Moorhead area and eastern North Dakota. A little bit cooler off to the east, but a beautiful lakes day, although the haziness continues. Smoke on the water, Tracy Hayes capturing another glorious photograph there up near the Park Rapids area. This is a gander at the hazardous air quality we have around the region. And it extends into the central Dakotas. Where you see the oranges, this is where it's hazardous to those with breathing difficulties or respiratory illness. Where you see the red areas near Bismarck, Fargo, and Lakes Country, all the way up toward Grand Forks and even in towards the Red Lake Falls area, that's where we have dangerous levels for everybody. You just don't want to be out in that for too long. I think tomorrow, 20% chance of storms will be late in the day. We're talking 10 o'clock p.m. and beyond. Some thunderstorms into Sunday could be severe. Temperatures will be warm once again. And then after that, we're forecasting blue skies for our Monday. And I think everyone will be happy to see that.
Definitely. It's something you want to stay with us here, especially for those weekend storms.
We'll keep you up to date.
All right. Thank you so much, Hutch. Coming up on Valley News Live, 10 at 10, ways you can protect yourself from Alzheimer's. But first, those hotel gyms could have greater health risks than your local gym. Find out why next.